Hey guys, this is Sir Michael Rivera at Read On. Right now I'm gonna do Beowulf, Seamus Heaney translation of the great classic poem. I remember I read Beowulf for the first time when I was in high school, English, junior year, Miss Becker's class. I hated this poem. The old English, everything. I just hated this. I didn't want to read it. She was always getting on my case about my not doing the assignments and my not reading it and my falling asleep in class. And I was told her this is boring. This is not keeping me interested. Had she been showing us this, which is modern English, modernized version of Beowulf, I probably would have read it. This is actually a really nice story. Um, if you watch the movie and then you read Beowulf, you're gonna be a little disappointed because the movie, which came out a few years ago, the animated movie, it doesn't quite follow the actual story. There's a lot of different things. For example, in the movie, it was Hrothgar who was the original king of the Danes, who was the father of Grendel, and that was definitely different in the original story. Later, Beowulf goes on to father the dragon, and then he feels like he has to finish it off, where it's completely different in the story. Now there are some elements that are the same, but it is different. I think that what I really like about this edition of Beowulf, this Seamus Heaney translation, is that there are illustrations all throughout that kind of these pages are falling off. This cheap library edition, but these illustrations basically show you what artists in the past have thought of Beowulf. Of their representations of Beowulf. This one, for example, here is you can see it's kind of like a demonic creature with flames coming out of his mouth, being portrayed as Beowulf. I'm sorry, as Grendel, as the monster. So whereas if you see the movie, the monster looks different. He looks like I don't know how to describe it, just like an ugly looking titan. He's really big. So I think that Beowulf, I really like that Seamus Heaney translation. I think that sometimes if you get a little confused with Old English or with very archaic language, and want a refreshing twist on a classic work of literature, I think that Seamus Heaney's Beowulf is a perfect example of that. And just for that, I would recommend that to anyone. So, guys, keep staying tuned. This is Michael